Okay, here we are with our week, I believe, 6 battle of the VDL. We are currently sitting at a 1-4 record, so I'm really hoping to get a win this week. We are playing ShadySerg. He brings Dragonite, Terra Grass Arcanine, the Sylveon. I almost said Hisui. Well, normal Arcanine though. Sylveon, Excadrill, Mew, and Milotic. He didn't bring a few things that I'm glad to not see, including Annihilate and Zarude, as well as Cinccino. That thing was kind of scary, I won't lie. But I kind of want to lead Bundle here. It looks just super strong immediately. I could also lead Heatran and try to get my rocks up, but I kind of like Bundle into a potential Excadrill rock lead. So we are going to go with that. Ugh. Really hoping to get a dub here. Really hoping for it. Let me mark down that he is Terra Grass on this Arcanine. And he leads the Mew. Okay. So, if Iron Bundle into Mew, let's look for like a more offensive set with like Thunderbolt, which would KO if he's like Scarf or something. So I do want to be a bit cautious of that. I am Volt Absorb on Lantern, so I am going to pivot into that. He could just set up his rocks here as well, but I like this pivot here. I just want to be cautious. I don't know any information yet, and I don't feel like losing a Pokemon just immediately off rip here. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so very good swap. He goes for Thunder Wave. I had that Calctus Life Orb. If he was Choice Scarf, because that's how he'd be faster. Thunderbolt still would have had a chance to kill. But we know it's more of a support set with Thunder Wave. Okay, so he has a team full of mainly physical attackers, so part of me wants to Scald. He also just has no good, he doesn't have immunity to it, should I say, because he has Excadrill, which is immune to Discharge. I could also Flip Turn if I want to keep up some momentum, but I would imagine he might want to click Rocks here, so let's just go for a Scald. Yep, so Rocks come out, so we see Stealth Rocks and Thunder Wave so far. Okay, so we now have those up for the remainder of the game. It's not really the end of the world, though. And we get a burn, which in turn is going to burn us, but it is what it is. Okay, so I think I'm going to Flip Turn out now. And if he stays in, we can just go out into something to revenge kill this. So I don't want to take too much damage. And if he chooses to attack, that's fine. So he does swap, so we'll keep up momentum here. Okay, goes Milotic. So we got Mew at about 75%. Okay, I can go out into Iron Bundle here. Let's kind of see what that's looking like. Let's just assume he's specially defensive, considering my team is very specially offensive. Freeze Dries are doing a good chunk, so I like that option the best here. So we'll go into that. I don't have to deal with Stealth Rocks because we are Heavy Duty Boots. Okay, he is the Marvel Scale set. So this might do a bit more than we initially think. But off my calcs it says 38 to 45 if it's fully split F. Let's see. Okay. You are defensive, sir. Yeah, like no special defense on that whatsoever. And with the burn damage, it's going to be enough to put him in range of another one. He could go Arcanine and stuff, but I think I just freeze dry again. There's no reason for me to do anything else. If he goes Arcanine, it's kind of a 50-50 at that point, based on Terra. And I always just flip turn, I think, to play it safe. Sylveon might be able to take... let's see. Let's see. Probably takes decent. Probably takes it decently. Jesus Christ. My brain just, like, glitched there. Yeah, it takes... if it's offensive, it only takes, like, 35% from max. Okay, so here's Sylveon. We'll pivot out here. Okay, so that does 25%, which indicates that he's max HP. So we'll get out of here. So he's probably like max special attack modest. We always just go Heatran here. I don't really care about losing the air balloon that much. It's our counter. Okay. And this will allow us to get our Stealth Rocks up. Oh, he goes for Wish, so we're going to keep our balloon intact here. Yeah, I'm just going to Rocks. So he swaps into what? Is this Dragonite? This is Arcanine. Alright, so he's Terra Grass. He might have close combat. I can't hit him with a fire move either. Since he's probably Flash Fire. So we're going to go out into Mandibuzz here. This is our defensive check. Arcanine into Mandibuzz. Okay, he doesn't Terra. And he clicks Close Combat. Which knocks me down to 331, which does 22%, which is a max attack adamant. Okay. I'm just going to U-turn here. Because if he's at -2, we can go out to pretty much anything and just take him out. Yep, he swaps. Okay, let me write some of this stuff down. So we've seen Wish from Sylveon, who's sitting at 50. Less than 50, like 45. And then we've seen... Oh, it was holding a berry. Okay. Holding the citrus. So it's at like 75 now. No, it's at 65. 60, actually. Damn. Okay, and it was holding a citrus berry. Okay, so I can just go back out into Heatran here. Really, I don't have to do much more than that. And then I am just going to click Earth Power. I could also taunt, but I just don't think you stay in here. So I'm gonna go for Earth Power. Because he went Arcanine last time. With Rocks up, though, he has to be more cautious. Which he could also want to go, like, Excadrill. But I don't think you would do that either. I feel like Milotic makes... Okay, he goes back into Arcanine, so we're going to see if it's Heavy Duty Boots or not here. Which it's not. And this Earth Power is going to do some damage. Nice. Okay. And then I'm actually going to pivot through Lantern this time around. I want to keep Mandibuzz a bit healthier, so Lantern isn't as necessary. And we're going to achieve the same goal here, is just getting out into something like Bundle. So Arcanine is sitting at about like 45%, I want to say. Yeah, I really want to keep Mandibuzz for Dragonite, I think, is like the main thing, so that I can Whirlwind out if it tries to start Dragon Dancing. Alright, so that chips him down even further. And we actually take that quite well. We're still sitting a little above 50% here. And yeah, let's just flip turn. If he tears, that's fine. He'll live. He can't swap because of rocks, so yeah, he'll Terra here. He might have the Terra Blast. Which, again, not the end of the world at all. Let's see it. Yep. Okay, so Arcanine KOs Lantern. Hey, Lantern got a burn, though. That's all that matters. That is truly all that matters. Okay. So I think we just go out into Bundle here, as there is no longer a Freeze-Dry resist on his team. So I'm just going to go out, click that. Sylveon isn't going to appreciate that too much on top of Rocks damage. So yeah, let's just click Freeze-Dry. The closest thing to a resist is Excadrill. He E-speeds, that's fine. Okay. Iron Bundle, KOs Arcanine. So he was just like a full 4-attack set. Alright, this is still looking very good for us here. I don't know what my Lodic's health was at. I feel like it was sitting at like really low HP though. I think it was sitting at like 40-ish. So that really just leaves Excadrill and Dragonite fully healthy. Excadrill being one that I am not concerned about, like, at all. I have many different things that can answer it. Okay, so here is Sylveon sitting at 50. We are just going to flip turn out into Heatran once again. I imagine we're going to see a Wish come out here. So that's putting it at about 25. Could also try to pass the Wish off to Milotic. That is definitely an option. Oh, just goes for the Baton Pass themselves. Okay. That's totally fine with me because they are super low now. What do we see come out? Like, Milotic, probably? You could go Excadrill, but I don't think my balloon has been popped yet. All the damage I've taken is just from Stealth Rocks. So you can't even necessarily go Dragonite either. I don't think he's real. Let me double check. I could be crazy. And let me make sure he doesn't have one, but no. Yeah, I still have my air balloon. So how much does Earth Power do to Excadrill? With no item. I'd rather get the guaranteed Earth Power damage off than risk a Magma Storm. So he could also just click Rapid Spin here if he wants to get rid of rocks. Yep, that's what he does. Okay. There's a chance we burn, though. We are Flame Body. Alright, there goes our balloon. And our rocks. He's Life Orb. Okay. Oh, and he barely lives it. He is going to die to the next hit. Okay, I want to go out into Mandibuzz here. I think I can sack Heatran, actually. Because at this point, everything is faster than Sylveon, and Sylveon is so low after rocks that it doesn't matter. Even a Brave Bird from Mandibuzz will KO it. So I think I let this go. I'm going to attempt to set up my rocks again. He dies to Life Orb no matter what. And if he tries to predict and go for, like, Rock Slide... Okay, he just Earthquakes. That's fine. So, Excadrill KOs Heatran. And Excadrill self-KOs. Okay. So, at this point, this is a very free switch-in to Iron Bundle. Yeah, there's nothing that I'm concerned about. I could also go Comfey, but I don't think Comfey is able to kill Sylveon at the range that it's at. Let's look. Comfey, Sylveon. No, it's not. So we have to go out into Bundle here just to be the safest. Okay, so this was a good play here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to flip turn to break the multiscale. And we're going to go Mandibuzz. And this also allows Comfey to hit it a lot harder. He knows that we're boots for sure. Dragonite into Iron Bundle. Ice Beam would actually still have a chance to KO him through multiscale. I didn't know that until after the fact, but yeah. Because we're modest, it was a 47 to 115 if he's no HP, granted. So. Alright, we go Mandibuzz here. And he Dragon Dances. So at +1, he is only doing 57.2 max, and we are sitting well above that, so we'll Whirlwind. Now, if he pulls out, like, Sub here, that's kind of scary. Because I don't think Whirlwind goes through Sub, but... he has Outrage. That still doesn't KO. Okay. Whew. Alright, Dragonite, get out of here. So he's sitting at like 98%. He's got Dragon Dance and Outrage. Alright, and I am going to just Brave Bird here now. I don't want this to try to wish up for free. Let's go, Mandibuzz. Okay. Mandibuzz KOs Sylveon. Yeah, I figured it was in range of that, and I figured we were also faster. Just because we're naturally faster than Sylveon, so... you'd have to run a decent amount of speed if you wanted to be faster. Okay, Milotic comes out here, and I just Brave Bird. Oh, well, I'll U-turn. Fine, fuck it, whatever. Oh, I definitely should have Brave Birded. I meant to Brave Bird. I just clicked a little too fast, so it's fine. We'll go Latios here. Let's see what he goes for here. He just recovers. Alright, I am going to go for a Calm Mind here. We are faster than everything. He would have to have like a Dragon Tail here. Ice Beam probably isn't going to do too much once we are at +1 special defense from Milotic. It still does a decent amount. I mean, it does 25 to 30. But a +1 Draco. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, +1 Draco's doing 72 to 85. I could just Psyshock into Draco or vice versa. Oh, wait, well, he's sitting at 75 right now, actually. He's not at full, so I'll be able to just Draco for free. Depending if he, like, recovers here or not. And after burn, it's a guarantee KO. Alright, he stays in. Don't have Dragon Tail. Ooh, goes for Hypnosis and misses. Awesome. Alright, now we just need to land this Draco. This will KO this or Mew or Dragonite. Alright, you know what? Makes up for the Hypnosis miss. And he lands. Oh my goodness. Latios. Buddy. What are we doing? Alright, well, we have to burn a turn of sleep guaranteed here. He swaps. Okay. He goes out to Dragonite. The fact that he went for Outrage, though, makes me a little more confident, because I have Comfey in the back. So it's like, if he locks into that, I'm okay. Wake up. Latios! No! He locks into Outrage. Okay. That's fine. So, Dragonite KOs Latios. So, I'm going to go out into Comfey here, and I get a free Calm Mind. Alright, so we Calm Mind here. He has to click Outrage. So, I want to look here. Comfey. Dragonite. If he has Iron Head, it does half from an Adamant set. And he is sitting at not full HP, and we are +1. We 2 at KO. So, I don't need to do any extra Calm Minds or anything like that. I can just click Draining Kiss here. I'm not going to Terra. I don't want to be able to Outrage freely, but yeah. Also, sorry if you hear my dog snoring. She is loud right now. Yeah, because we know he's heavy duty boots from earlier when he swapped in. Alright, he swaps out to clear the confusion. And this is Milotic. Okay. I am worried about a Hypnosis here. I want to look. Milotic. Okay, so Terra Blast is stronger. So I am gonna Terra Blast here. It has a chance to KO this Milotic, I believe. So I'm gonna go for it. I just don't want to be Hypnosised. That's like the big thing here. I'm gonna try it. It does more than Draining Kiss does. Come on, Comfey, please get this roll. Let's go. Awesome. Alright, Comfey KOs Milotic. I think Comfey might just win here now. I think. And either way, I have Bundle in the back, who is in a very good position. So, all we know right now from Mew is that it has Stealth Rock's Thunder Wave. Okay. So, I am just going to Draining Kiss to get health back. I'm fine with losing this because Bundle always beats Dragonite. Okay, so it's a berry. Citrus, I assume. Yep. Okay, and it's physical. Or, sorry, it's special. So, I'm just going to call mine again. We'll take less damage and we'll deal more damage. Alright, he's either got a little bit of speed investment or he just won that speed tie. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're going to start clicking the recovery move now. Yep, I think Comfey's good here. Oh, man. That was getting a little scary there with the sleep from Milotic. Oh, yeah, we get a ton of health back. And at +2, I think we just KO Dragonite. Actually, we don't. It's okay. We still take an Ice Spinner or anything like that. Especially after we get health back from Draining Kiss. Okay. I think this is one of Comfey's first like proper sweeps that I can recall. Comfey KOs Mew. So I think we finished this one 3-0. I don't think Mandibuzz actually ever went down. I think we still have it in the back. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we Draining Kiss always here. Comfey's been a really fun Pokemon. You just EV it very bulky. Like this week, it's max HP, max defense. And then just start Calm Minding up, and it is super free most of the time. You just kind of have to answer the things that take Draining Kiss, but that's Steel and Poison types and Fire types, and all of those are weak to Ground. So that's why Terra Ground Comfey has just always been like a go-to. Every week but one, we've brought it. So is he Weakness Policy? Yo. He has to attack here, though. He can't. Let's go. We took a +2 crit E-Speed. For those who don't know, Draining Kiss gives +3 priority, so it's actually faster than anything like Extreme Speed. Wow, that could have been bad if we didn't take that, but we took the crit one. So, GG's. Comfey KOs Dragonite. Did we die to that? No, okay. Hell yeah. Well, GG's to ShadySerg. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. Peace.